So last time, yeah, I was talking to my ex-wife last time. That's good. I mean, I don't know how good it is, but what do I have to do here? I gotta find fuel. Get the front, get that door unlocked is my main goal right now. So yeah, I really don't know what to do to progress. That's the problem here. Like, wasn't there fuel up somewhere? Like, I saw a thing which had fuel on it. This. Right? There's fuel in here, isn't there? There is not enough. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that is a possibility, is it not? Am I going the wrong way? Like, will I be able to find anything here? Will I be able to cross over, or do I... There's noises happening, too. Oh, good old pile of tires. You know. Oh yeah, this is an impenetrable barrier of trees, right? If I zoom out, can I cannot even select that door on the far side. So we're just gonna have to go back and take the long way around. Alright, well, that's fun. I'll skip forward through that for you guys, if I remember to. Or do I have fuel?
This old cylindrical generator.
Alright, so we do want to pour fuel in the tank. What happens if we just select it?
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell.
So I had some already? I guess I got some before.
There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
Good old pull start engine on a computer. It's kind of funny to think of.
The old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Okay, now we can press the buttons on the machine, right? I'll let the auto pathfinder dealio walk me over there so I don't hurt myself accidentally. You know, it's a nice realistic part of the game how you gotta let a robot tell you where to walk so you don't hurt yourself.
A dim golden glow animates.
It's on. Turn emergency open.
Automatic boot.
Okay, turn emergency open.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
Nice. That's a cutscene. You can't press it yet. Not that you'd want to. Get to see the sick door animation. I mean, to be fair, they probably did work hard on it. It's just, you know, it's kind of a funny thing in context.
After you.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
So did I. Not back there, but I felt it since we came here. I don't know. Don't worry. I have a gun.
Nice.
I know. It was not easy to acquire.
Okay, well, Kim's gonna make fun of me, but probably well deserved. There's no immediate selectable. Should we turn the engine off? Or, like, I know the doors probably aren't gonna close, but, like, if we need to do something else, are we gonna run out of power? Well, there's more beach area. If you can call this a beach. I guess it is a beach just because it's in like winter doesn't make it any less of a beach. Well, I mean someone's here, doesn't it? Why did I just get a skill point? Do I have a thought that gives you skill points for your thinking? Yeah, I got a bunch. Let's put another point into Inland Empire just for fun. Just to keep it the highest skill, even though for some reason it doesn't seem as important to have now. Now that my tie is passed away, R.I.P.
An old man wearing tracksuit trousers leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth.
Gross.
Then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours. Unclouded by cataracts, his eyesight is sharp.
Alright.
He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
The what now? I can't hear you. I may have. All sorts of little rats have come sniffing around, trying to give up the position.
The position sounds like a hiding place.
Fire guy. Regressive bourgeoisie henchman. Can't even talk like a grown-up. My eyesight? Yes. Helps me see all the shit.
Well, now I get to get a read on this guy.
I did. And you opened it. How? I
Let's
should
tell
have
him.
burned that console down. Reactionary rock and roll music. Playing on the water.
Yeah, that's me.
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM.
Yeah.
The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. Hip gyrating, mental illness music.
You seem... Is this guy, like, a Twitter communist? Where they're, like, so detached from the actual conditions politics you're supposed to address that they become kind of pseudo-fascist themselves?
It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. But it gets the job done. It's a 3-Angong 446.
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern rifle manufacturer of that name springs to mind.
A Samaran rifle. How did you get hold of one?
He might be Samaran.
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune. Military aid.
Yeah, I'd guess so.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk, white from the ball.
Is my, like... I got a mission to find fellow communists, right? Is this guy gonna be the guy?
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third metastasis of the world revolution in the Safre Empire, extinguished in '06.
They wouldn't like hearing their name in your mouth. Damn dog.
Is he racist?
The time will come to win his trust, comrade. It is not now. You need to take care of the gun first.
Okay, I'll trust your rhetoric.
Yes, I bet you've killed a lot of people with it. You fascist fuck.
Well, it doesn't look like we're making friends.
Have you come to make me one of them?
His right eye twitches. With what? Fear? Rage?
We have come to ask you questions, nothing more. If you do not comply, we will take you in. Do you understand?
Is that the right path to be taking, Kim? I think you're kind of escalating here. Yeah, I think that's the better path.
No.
Oh, Kim, what are you doing?
Put it down now, sir.
Or you're gonna blow my brains out before you question me? To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway.
Oh, you're more direct than me, Kim.
It's out of bullets. My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol.
So he's like an OG communist, is what I'm taking from
I
that.
am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my terminal surrender.
The Commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? Your holdover from the...
From the Insular Indian Citizens Militia, the Army of the Revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in '07, trained in the École de Contrôle Orient, and consigned to emergency defense duties in '08.
I'm guessing he got something happened to him in the war.
I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the Commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
Right on, man.
No. I've been on other islands, too. I was an resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago. 43 years and 10 months.
Is this guy supposed to be like the shadow of me? Like in the Jungian sense? The storytelling sense?
It's inhuman. It's sick. It's not how a human being should live. But I had to. I couldn't just forget. I couldn't just forget what I saw.
Like he's supposed to be like a more extreme version of me gone down like the darkest path, whatever that may mean.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
2 police officers step out of the Whirling Rags cafeteria. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects giant letters across the plaza mosaic in dark red government-marked heavy fuel oil.
Those are my buddies, right?
Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her watch. We meet in 15 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk. The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smelling of petroleum. One day, it says, I will return to your side.
Well, they're having fun at least.
Always waiting. For her to return.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be me.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution. Always. A waste. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do. I was just 16 years old, 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith. And of courage, too. You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought Mazovian socioeconomics were fallible. For a second, I doubted the irreducible laws of historic materialism. A second is all it took for reaction to take hold. Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men.
He does not seemingly react to what you said. Only his right brow moves a little. He does not believe a police officer is genuinely revolutionary.
Well, he hasn't met me yet, has he?
And this was when?
He is still not convinced of his safety. You should not be either.
May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky and it looked like it formed the clouds. Storm clouds. When they started shelling, it was dark magic. The combined might of international capital. All at once, all the greed and terror in the world tore into Revachol. It lifted streets from the ground and turned houses into ghosts. We were in the flak tower, huddled on the floor. The artillery was 80 kilometers away in Ozon, but I knew the commune would fall. We would all be turned into ash. So I said I was going to the map room.
So he knew his people were going to die no matter what, so he saved himself, and now he has survivor's guilt, is what I'm taking from this.
I ran. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland, in the bunkers underground, like the weakest of the weak. A mouse, frightened of the ordnance all night, and the sound of the rotors in the morning, whirring.
Helicopters?
Airships.
Yeah, same
I
thing.
climbed out into hell. The landing was complete. The chain was submerged. I had to swim back. The fortress was half submerged too, shattered. They'd all drowned in the lower levels, or got torn to shreds above. The anti-aircraft gun had malfunctioned. So had I. I left them without ideological direction. It was real. I'd seen it. I'd seen it in reality.